Hello, and welcome back to N Raghav TV for yet another video. An El Clasico final in the Super Copa. Barcelona face Real Madrid, and we are here to preview this El Clasico final. And let's jump right into it. Let's first talk about the first semi-final which played out, which was Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid. A 5-3. What a game. Unfortunately, I missed watching this game live, but caught up with this game later, and what a game. End to end, amazing game. And as you can see, the standout performers already. Carvajal, and then we had Antoine Griezmann who had an amazing game. And Brahim Diaz scored for Madrid. Toni Kroos scored for Madrid. 5-3. If you just look at it, 5-3. Rudiger, Mendy, Carvajal, Joselu and Diaz scoring for Madrid. Hermoso, Griezmann and a Rudiger own goal for Atletico Madrid. And Real Madrid again. Before I jump to Barcelona, let's just preview how Real Madrid are going to set up for the final. So this shape is pretty much the same, that they're going to maintain a back four of Mendy, Nacho, Rudiger, and Carvajal with almost a diamond-like midfield with Tchouaméni in the holding midfield role with Modric and Valverde on the left and right. Then Bellingham playing in the centre forward or center or cam role with Vinicius and Rodrigo up top. So this is how Madrid have been playing the entire season, with Bellingham playing basically like a false nine, but also giving that extra midfielder while defending. So making it a 4-4-2 at times, or making it a 4-3-3 in time at times of attacking. So that box to box movement and that unpredictability has what given Madrid an advantage over a lot of teams this season. And even against Barcelona in the El Clasico, if you remember, Barcelona held their own for a very long time, and then until Jude Bellingham coming in and scoring and finishing the game off for against us earlier on this season. So he's going to be a player to watch out for. And Carvajal, had a stellar performance in the semi-finals. All these kind of players turn up when required. Carvajal, Rudiger, Modric, Valverde, Vinicius, and Rodrigo had a quiet game, but I am expecting them to turn up for the final in a big El Clasico with a point to prove. Let's jump to the Barcelona game. Barcelona facing a much easier opponent in comparison to Real Madrid. Barcelona facing Osasuna in the semi-final and coming up with a 2-0 victory. Robert Lewandowski finally scoring a goal for us, an Ilkay Gundogan assist, and Lamine Yamal completing the job for us later in the second half, towards the end of full time. And the most important thing for us is Pedri returning back from injury. Yes, guys, Pedri is back, and he got a solid 30 minutes in this game. So I'm expecting him to be in the starting 11 of the finals, obviously in place of Sergi Roberto. And if you notice, our favorite backline is back with Balde, Araujo, Christensen, and Kunde. Kunde playing at right back, Araujo and Christensen as our partnership in centre back, and Balde playing left back. Our favorite defensive, we hadn't kept a clean sheet for 7 or 8 games, I guess, in a row. And finally, in this game, we had a clean sheet. And overall, it was a pretty decent performance. Ferran, Eva, Rafinha. Overall, the team played pretty decent compared to how bad we've been playing over the past few games. Still a lot to improve. Lewandowski somehow got the goal this game. A pretty decent performance from him overall. And then Ilkay Clutch Gundogan, what a game he had at CDM. And this brings me to the point of how are we going to solve our CDM issues. Of course, Gundogan is not the perfect replacement, or he's not the solution to our CDM problems. But right now, this season, I think this has to be our best midfield. Of course, Pedri slotting in place of Roberto. De Jong, absolutely phenomenal. De Jong and Gundogan playing as our pivots, with Pedri playing in that slightly attacking role. Because Frankie de Jong can't play alone in that pivot, and Gundogan, although he is much effective playing as a 8, I feel right now without Gavi in our midfield, Gundogan has to play as our pivot along with De Jong. So he played that role in this game, and I felt we were very decent. So none of this Oriel Romeo nonsense anymore. I want this to be our starting midfield for the rest of the season. And Rafinha, you better fix up, man. This game he got subbed off due to a knock. Okay, fine, but I feel he still has to improve a lot. This game he was pretty decent compared to his previous games, but I feel he has to improve a lot in this game. His game overall. So because Lamine Yamal came on and he cooked last night on that right hand side. Although he played a very few minutes, but he cooked on that right hand side. Ferran Torres, decent game, not his position, but again, one player I have to talk about in this game was Joao Felix, who came on and he provided the beautiful assist to Yamal's goal, and that run from him from the halfway line to play the pass to Lamine Yamal was amazing. So let's come to our finals going to be played tonight as this video is up. So as you can see, this is pretty much the predicted lineup, and I don't think Lunin might start. I think Kepa is going to retain his spot, and this is how I think the teams are going to line up. And I would want, Vitor Roque, and I want Fermin Lopez to start this game. I don't want Felix can come on later, but I want Fermin Lopez to start this game. After that performance in the Copa del Rey game, I feel he deserves to play, and him not playing a single minute in the previous game was very surprising. Also, Vitor Roque should get a chance later on in the game, because I don't know what Lewandowski and Xavi are doing, but Xavi somehow keeps starting Lewandowski in every single game. That's this thing. And then top scorers, of course, Carvajal last game, and then Lewandowski for us. But if you look at the Real Madrid side of stats, they haven't lost in 20 games, won their last 6 games, and Barca and Real Madrid have not drawn any of their last 14 matches against each other. So it's going to be a tough game for us in the final. But I feel that if Barcelona improve, if they do what they did against Osasuna and improve a little bit more on that, then I feel that they have a chance of replicating what they did in the starting of 2023, before that was the amazing Super Copa final, in which Gavi, Araujo, all these players played amazingly in that final. A final to remember for me, because it was the first trophy that we had won since Messi had left. So I would be happy if we win the Super Copa. It would be a boost for us. More importantly, coming into better form going into this second half of La Liga season. So no predictions from my side for this game. I'm super nervous about this final, but at the same time, I am confident in our team that we can get the job done today. So that's pretty much it, and I will catch you all soon, right after the Super Copa final. And until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.